Welcome back, everybody. This is the review for Unit 15. In order to accommodate a wide variety of different nations with different attitudes, the RCEP treads lightly over such issues as environmental protection, intellectual property, and labor practices. Despite these deficiencies, the new RCEP does create standardized rules for trade, along with abolishing tariffs. This is impressive considering it covers a large swath of the globe.
Swath.
Swath.
Although the new government is expected to be more collaborative in its international trade endeavors, Biden will be under pressure from all sides to prove that he is not soft on China. So it's not likely we'll be seeing the US joining the RCEP anytime soon.
Collaborative. Collaborative.
Regardless, the agreement is seen as a victory for China, at least on the PR front. And we can also hope that the agreement will yield real economic results for all parties involved.
All parties. All parties.
Do you think this deal will be good for South Korea?
Yes, I think it will probably be good because ultimately, if you can encourage free trade among a large group of nations, I just think that encourages cooperation, it encourages businesses, and in general, I think it probably lifts people out of poverty and encourages businesses to grow. What about you?
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I'm a little disheartened that the US is not joining at the beginning, but I think over time and with some changes to the administration that hopefully we can also become a player and kind of help the world economy.
I mentioned before that the RCEP treads lightly over such issues as environmental protection and labor practices. Do you think it's acceptable for a trade deal to be done without really addressing these issues properly?
I don't know if it's acceptable or not, but I think it would be wise to include those things. In order to make these deals, of course, there's a lot of social and economical issues that are being addressed, but I think we have to think of environmental and rights as well.
Right.
Those issues don't disappear just because we're thinking about other things.
I would agree with that. I think that it would be nice if we could have better labor practices country to country, but I think the truth is that most of these are issues for those countries. They're not necessarily issues for every country. Not every country has the same standards. So it's up for the citizens of those countries to decide for themselves.
Very good.
All right, well, that's going to do it for today's lesson, and we'll see you back here very soon for Unit 16.